It sure would be good, Johnny, to have an all-star talent like Alexander Ovechkin on our team. Well, we do have Phil, but yes, I know what you mean. He doesn't score at the rate that Ovi does, and it would be great to have somebody who, in the last 5 minutes or the dying seconds, could tie a game and send it to overtime when the Preds needed it. You ever just want to get down on one knee and thank the hockey gods upstairs that Phil Forsberg is a Nashville Predator? Hey everybody, it's Jersey Guy. Hold my beer. Are you sure you want me here? Hat trick watch anybody? Is it maybe somewhere that we owe a massive debt to the hockey gods? Again and again and again. Feeling like a kid again, Johnny. Is happening? Is this happening? Is this happening? This isn't an ad for some dang cookie. I want a piece of that action. Well, you don't have to tell me twice. What do you have to tell me that is going to make me feel positive? And maybe the Titans won't let us down on Thursday. Preds, walk it off! Okay, on with Johnny's reaction video.
Redemption take you home.
Preds lose 3-2 to the Washington Capitals Wednesday night in Washington, D.C. in Capital One Arena by a final score of 3-2. The Preds now stand at a record of 4-8-1 and have lost 3 of their last 4. Tommy Novak would be a late scratch prior to puck drop for this game due to an injury from a collision he had with Colton Sissons in Monday's loss to LA, meaning that Luke Evangelista would slot in for him at the last moment before puck drop. The Preds looked hungry early, including Juuso Parsons scoring just over 3 minutes into the game, and I liked their energy to begin with. Unfortunately, bad defensive breakdown just over a minute later. Puck down low, Connor McMichael comes out. Saros has no chance. He beats him, ties this game at 1. Other than that first little bit, Preds were thoroughly outworked in the first period. They were outshot 18-11. They took 3 penalties to the Capitals 1. Very fortunate not to be down by any score, much less be tied at 1-1 after 1. To their credit, the Preds have a much more aggressive, much better forechecking game in the second period. Connor McMichael, who opened the scoring in the first, about 8 minutes in, has a great chance to extend the Capitals back in front, but Saros denies him that chance. We fast forward to 6 minutes remaining in the second period. Capitals with the slight edge, a period that they would only outshoot the Preds 14-13 in that period. Saros is keeping his team in the game. The lead is there for the taking if they want to snap it. But then, with an offensive zone draw, just over 5 minutes left to go in the second period, Alexander Ovechkin gets it over to Preds, and he is able to outwork and snap it by Saros, putting the Caps in front up 2-1. But never you fret, Preds Nation, because 31 seconds later, the puck goes the other way, and there's a shot by Carrier, and oh my God, what a tip by Steven Stamkos, who is able to get the puck past Logan Thompson, and just like that, this game is tied up again, now at 2 apiece. Late in the second period, you would have the Preds on a power play after Matt Roy gets called for roughing Philip Forsberg. A post would be hit, but alas, Preds can't catch a break because Phil Forsberg commits a penalty, and these two teams will play 4-4, but we're still tied at 2 after the second period. Both teams are waiting for the right moment in the third to try and get that lead back in their favor. Caps catch a break about 4 minutes into the third period when Alexander Carrier is called for holding Preds of the Capitals, and moments later, Alexander Ovechkin thinks the Caps have scored when he sits up Dylan Strome, who shoots over top of UC Saros' cage. Preds successfully kill off that Capitals power play. Overall, they would kill off all 6 Capitals power plays in this game. I can't imagine for the life of me right now why this team is struggling with its record if its penalty kill is so good. As we chug along waiting for somebody to get the go-ahead goal, just over halfway way through. It's Preds for the Capitals, who sets up, oh goody, yeah, on his trek that he's on right now. One of them just had to be against the Predators. Alexander Ovechkin scores to put the Caps in front 3-2. That's his 8th of the season, and for those keeping track at home, he is now 33 back of being the all-time NHL goal-scoring leader. Just under 12 minutes to go now. There's a scramble around Logan Thompson's net. Jonathan Marchessault thinks he has wrapped it around and in as there's the pressure, and Logan Thompson goes tumbling into his net. There's some discrepancy, especially because I'm watching the Caps feed for this game, by the way, as to whether Thompson was pushed into his net or the puck went in first. And the replay shows the puck did go in the net, but we're not quite sure about if Thompson was interfered with or forced in. So Andrew Bennett does challenge it, but unfortunately, it doesn't work out in the Preds' favor. Lead remains at Caps 3-2, and the Preds are forced to kill a penalty for delay of game. Caps keep the puck in the Preds zone for a majority of the delay of game penalty. Preds bend, but they do not break, and they kill off yet another penalty. Time that it could be used for getting that tying goal, though. Past the 5-minute mark now. Now down to the 3-minute mark. There's a sequence, but the Preds can't get that tying goal past Logan Thompson. Just over 90 seconds left to go in regulation now. Bruno summons Saros to the bench for the extra attacker. All hands on deck now. I'll even give the captain credit, and I haven't been able to give him that much credit this early into his season, when Roman Josi races back and outworks Tom Wilson of the Capitals for a puck that might have been an icing, and is able to prevent the empty net goal. And then, oh my God, I still cannot believe it. After a face-off win in the Caps zone, late seconds remaining in the third period in regulation, right in front, the puck is on Forsberg's stick, and Logan Thompson is able to make a big chest save. I cannot believe that didn't go in. One last face-off. Preds can't do anything with it because, of course, I'm meant to suffer right now with a team that should be doing better than they're doing because they're better on paper, but apparently they haven't gotten their crap together yet, and they drop another one. Preds lose 3-2. So there we go. Preds still hovering near the bottom of the standings. I'm pretty sure they're at the bottom of the Central Division standings. I'm pretty sure they're second last in the Western Conference standings overall, with only San Jose behind them. Still plenty of time if they want to get their bleep together here and get themselves going. You know, this today started what? The first of 8 of 9 games on the road, because they got the CMA road trip coming up after Saturday when they're home for just one game. You know, when they go through Canada and Seattle and Colorado, if they want to gel and get a routine together, because you know you don't have that at home on the road, you know, it's a lot less stressful than having to deal with, you know, things of the home life back in Nashville, guys. Let's build some chemistry here and turn this ship around. Anyways, they have Florida on Thursday. Yeah, that's going to be fun. Saros played Wednesday, so Scott Wedgwood will probably get to start in Florida. Hopefully, he's able to put in a valiant effort with a tired team in front of him. And then they'll have Utah for a one-game home game on Saturday before flying out to Colorado on Monday, and we'll see what type of shape the Avs are in, and maybe the Preds can catch them in an injury situation like they did last Saturday again. So that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. As always, click a like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really like it. You can find my social media, as always, by clicking on a channel name, where you can interact with me during every Preds game. Tell all your friends about redemption. And yes, I know at the end of the day, hockey is just a game. But when it comes to your favorite team, no matter what the sport, it feels like family. And when they're hurting, it feels just a little bit different right here.